Steve Hansen then became Wales head coach in 2002. We read that you had a difficult relationship with him. Why was that?
Yeah, well, quite simply, he dropped me from the team. I'd played for Wales. I was selected in for Wales from Graham Henry in 2000. I played a year of rugby. I was enjoying myself. I was an international player. I went and played sevens. I went on the tour, and I was scoring tries, and I felt I was doing okay. And then Steve Hansen came on board, like you say, 2002, and pretty much decided that, he wasn't good. I wasn't going to feature in any of his plans because of my size and because he wanted a larger player to play on the wing. And so, yeah, it's safe to say I didn't really like him particularly much at the start. And he kept me out of the team for, probably a year to year and a half. So it was very difficult. You take it very personally because there is a personal thing. And I didn't quite have a voodoo doll of Steve, but if I could have got my hands on one, I would have. But, looking back, hindsight, it's quite funny, actually, that the time that he did drop me made me go away and evaluate my rugby life, work on my game, work on things that perhaps I wasn't particularly good at or not very strong at. And, my whole mindset was to prove Steve Hansen wrong. So I worked, I went through a tough time at the start because I tried putting weight on, I was taking supplements, I had injuries, and it was a vicious circle of just not being good enough, not getting in the squad. And then when I did relax and just get on with things, things started to come together. My defense was getting better. I was putting size on, but my pace was I was getting faster then. And before you knew it, I was in a position where I felt he couldn't drop me from the team anymore. And then I was selected to go to the World Cup as a third choice scrum half. Actually, how ironic is that? But it didn't matter. I was there, and when I do look back, that was probably my best period of my life, really, because I got in the squad again, and I was playing good rugby and became a very good player because of it.